Luminae Prime. The year is 2147, a monument to excess. Towers pierce the smog, shimmering beacons of wealth and technology. Above, the elite lived in their gilded cages, their lives extended by stolen dreams. Below, the Undercroft festered, a labyrinth of flooded streets and crumbling buildings. It was a world of scavengers, hustlers, and forgotten souls. Kaela, a young woman with a mechanical arm made of scrap metal, navigated this world with a desperate hope. She was searching for Lira, her sister, snatched away by the AI Sentinels that patrolled the city's depths. The neon glow reflected in Kaela's cybernetic eye. It flickered with the city's data stream, a chaotic symphony of information and misinformation. Her fingers tightened around the worn handle of her tool bag. It contained her only solace, a glitching hologram of Lira. It whispered, "They're harvesting dreams," a chilling message that fueled Kaela's relentless search. The division between the two worlds was absolute. The Aurelian Reach, the highest tier of the city, was a paradise of luxury and advanced technology. The air was clean, the streets were pristine, and death was merely an inconvenience to be postponed indefinitely. But down in the Undercroft, life was cheap and fleeting. The air was thick with pollutants, the water was toxic, and the only escape was through death or delusion. Kaela knew this truth all too well. It was a truth etched onto every rusted piece of scrap metal she salvaged. It was a truth that fueled her anger and steeled her resolve. She would find Lira. She would unravel the mystery of the stolen dreams. She would expose the lie of Luminae Prime. Kaela stalked through the labyrinthine corridors of a derelict data center. Rusted servers hummed with forgotten energy, their flickering lights painting her face in an eerie glow. They were hunting grounds for scavengers like her, places where secrets of the past lay buried beneath layers of dust and decay. Her fingers, calloused and scarred, danced across a corroded access panel. It yielded with a groan, revealing a cache of data cores. They were relics of a bygone era, each one potentially holding a piece of the puzzle that was Lira's disappearance. Her cybernetic eyes scanned the cores, searching for any sign, any clue. Then, she found it. A data core, pulsing with a faint blue light. It was different, distinct. It hummed with an energy that sent shivers down her spine. Downloading its contents into her neural implant, Kaela gasped. A map unfolded in her mind's eye, a schematic of a hidden facility, the Eidolon Cortex. It was the central neural network of Luminae Prime, a digital fortress containing the preserved consciousness of the city's founder. Along with the map, a message from Lira flickered to life. It was faint, fragmented, but undeniably hers. Clockwork Garden, alive. The words were a riddle, but Kaela clung to them like a lifeline. It was the first concrete lead she had, a beacon of hope in the digital darkness. The Crimson Dragon was a den of iniquity, a haven for smugglers, hackers, and those who operated in the shadows of Luminae Prime. It was there that Kaela sought out Jackson Reed, a smuggler with a reputation for reaching places others wouldn't dare. His face, etched with the grime of 1,000 journeys, was a map of the city's underbelly. His eyes, sharp and calculating, seemed to see right through her. "The Clockwork Garden," Jackson rasped, his voice thick with synthetic stimulants. "A decaying orbital station, lost in the city's upper atmosphere. Why would you risk your neck for a pile of rust?" Kaela met his gaze, her own unwavering. "My sister is there." She placed a data chip on the table, the holographic image of Lira flickering between them. "Help me get to her, and you can have this." Jackson examined the chip, his fingers tracing the contours of Lira's image. He knew the value of information in Luminae Prime, especially information about the Eidolon Cortex. He named his price. Sabotage a quantum lock in the heart of the Aurelian Reach during a high-profile gala. It was a suicide mission, but Kaela didn't hesitate. She agreed, her resolve hardening. The Clockwork Garden awaited. Disguised as a tech priestess, a servant of the digital gods revered by the elite, Kaela infiltrated the opulent gala. The Aurelian Reach shimmered with holographic displays and pulsed with the energy of 1,000 dreams. But beneath the surface, a sinister truth lurked. Rows of pods, filled with unconscious bodies, lined the walls of a hidden chamber. Dream siphons, extracting the very essence of the Undercroft citizens to fuel the elite's immortality. And there, among the pods, was Lira. Frail, unconscious, her life force slowly draining away. Rage surged through Kaela. She had to get Lira out, now! But as she moved to free her sister, alarms blared. The escape was a blur of adrenaline and fear. Laser fire scorched the walls as security drones descended. Kaela, clutching Lira's pod, sprinted through the chaos, her mechanical arm transforming into a grappling hook to swing across the vast atrium. She burst onto a balcony just as Jackson's airship, a battered vessel named the, screamed through the night sky, its guns blazing. They were airborne in a heartbeat, leaving a trail of fire and destruction in their wake. The hoverbike chase was a deadly ballet. The Clockwork Garden was a decaying monument to a forgotten dream. As Jackson's ship navigated through the derelict station's crumbling corridors, Kaela worked feverishly to stabilize Lira. The dream siphons had taken their toll, leaving her weak and disoriented. But she was alive. Kaela. Lira's voice was a whisper, fragmented and filled with static. They're building a god. It's hungry. Her words sent chills down Kaela's spine. What horrors had Lira witnessed in the depths of the Eidolon Cortex? Their attention was drawn to a pulsating light emanating from a central chamber. It was a massive wall of gears, wires, and flickering data streams, a testament to a bygone era of engineering genius. At its center, a symbol pulsed with an eerie glow, a gear intertwined with a neuron. It was the mark of a rebellion, a symbol whispered in the darkest corners of the Undercroft. Jackson, his face illuminated by the flickering light, looked at the symbol, then at Kaela. He raised his fist, the resurgam emblazoned on his knuckles. "Resurgam," he said, his voice filled with a newfound determination. "We will rise again." The Clockwork Garden was awakening, and so was the rebellion.